Chosen ones, chosen ones, chosen ones, chosen ones. I'm back with another video. And I want to talk on this topic while it's hot, man. Right now it's April what? Let me see. April 9th. I don't know if it's Easter or whatever. I don't really celebrate. But I just want to make this video because it really registering right now that what a narcissist does. A lot of y'all parents is gonna try to hold y'all back with all they freaking might. Now, chosen ones. I'm here to tell y'all, if y'all feel like y'all are in a quagmire, which is a situation that keeps kind of like it got you stuck in the mud, like in a rut, like you feel like you can't really move, you can't do how you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You ain't making the money you want to make. The lifestyle ain't working for you, and you got fucking excuse my language, but you got assholes around you. You got people around you, antique people, old ancient people who want to, mess with the young and they want to prey on the young. And that's how nature does, bro. That's what nature always been like. But peep this. Peep this. I'm here to give y'all the message that in this season, you know what I'm saying? Uh, you have to adopt the new lifestyle. You have to walk boldly towards the new lifestyle that you see for yourself. This is why I advocate for people to cut off everybody. When you're trying to make a change in your life, cut off everybody. Cut off everybody, and you're gonna have a couple rooted people around you. Maybe, like I said, due to finances, you don't got enough money. See, my issues have always came from lack of money. All my life, all of my life. Right now I want to be a big vegan, but I really can't. I don't got the money, bro. Like I don't got the. You feel me? So I either be having to fast or compromise sometimes. But I'm here to tell you that God know your path already. Your path is already written. You just don't know your path. And for a long part of your life, you know what I'm saying? Basically, what's happened is that you've allowed yourself to stay stuck because you couldn't see beyond. You couldn't see beyond. And your therapist gives you his eyesight to help you to get beyond, right? To get outside of this quagmire. You know what I'm saying? If you live with your mom, if you live with your dad and they act like narcissists, then you know I'm talking to y'all. You see what I'm saying? These people really set out to pull you down. And I don't even care if look, a lot of the times it's subconscious. These fools are subconsciously doing that, bro. And so that alone, and look, I'm gonna keep it 100. When you hear the word subconscious, because I'm thinking about it right now, it makes me feel like it's gonna be even more of a challenge. That's how that made me feel just now. It made me feel like, bro, you better start wigging out. You better wild out. These people are gonna, because when you think of subconscious, you think of a robot. You think of automatic. You think of they're not even. You mean to tell me they're not thinking about holding me back? They're just kind of like automatically doing that, and it puts you in this fight or flight emotion. And I'm here to tell you, don't wig out. Stay calm. You know what I'm saying? Control your emotions. This is why it's so vital that you take on your therapist if you got one, even if you got one on YouTube, because that's where I started, because I was in a quagmire. I couldn't even really keep in contact with a real therapist. It's like they kept slipping through my fingers, and it was confusing. I couldn't even really catch on to a real therapist and keep a long lasting relationship. It's like when I would move out because I moved out of my mom's crib, and the people I would link up with, it's like even they would have little tendencies and narcissistic traits. And maybe I did too, but it was still a quagmire. It was a quagmire part two. See what I'm saying? But it was different. It was different. I could get out the crib. I could move around. I could go to the mall. I could do this, do that. You see what I'm saying? So it was more lay of the land I could play with, but it still was the subconscious uh, triggers going on. And right now, I'm feeling a lot of anxiety as I speak. I have someone in the next room yelling. They go in the bathroom on the phone. Come on, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like when I go in the bathroom, bro, I can't talk to I don't want to talk to nobody, bro. Grown ass, old ass people, bro, doing this shit, bro. That's crazy, bro. These people want you to lose your mind, bro. They want you to go crazy, bro. They want you to go insane. That's what this is all about, bro. They wanna push you to the fucking edge. But I'm here to tell you, bro, this is your season. This is your season because guess what? This season you're not gonna wig out. You're not gonna wig out. We not gonna wig out. See, we've been step by step moving forward. The narcissist knows it. They could sense it. They could detect it. But we not gonna flip out. We not gonna go ballistic. We rather drive them crazy. Let them go crazy, cause that's what they are too. Don't get it twisted. Don't let society make you feel like you're alone. That's the trick of Satan. You're not alone. You're not alone. And but you are in the physical, meaning you can't talk to the narcissist about nothing. Don't even go to them. Don't even think about them. Don't even let them pull out information out of you. Don't even communicate. This is the way that they stroking you back into the old you, or they're stroking you back into because this is what they do. Like this is why if you ever think about it, you can't even go in the kitchen and grab nothing. Like I just went in the kitchen and grabbed some ice. Next thing I know, this person want to talk, or even now they don't want to talk. They just want to bring something random up to get me to do what? To get me to disclose information. Because even me talking, it could be one sentence. They pick up on so much with you just saying one thing because they're anticipating, oh, how is he feeling right now? All I need to know is how he feeling. These people are master manipulators. These people are cycles, bro. These people are cycles, bro. So all they need is for you to say a word, and they could read your confidence. They could read how you feel. They could read where your life is at. They could read where you're going, where you're not going. They could read. They could feel. They could. They have a knack and a skill for stretching out that one thing you did. That one thing you did. You opened your mouth. You said something, and that's how crazy it is, bro. That's how insane. Look, it take a lunatic to make a lunatic, right? So we live in a world that builds lunatics. It builds lunatics. So don't be surprised if you raise up under a fucking lunatic, bro. Don't be surprised. But you gotta learn to do what my therapist calls self-differentiate, because you will go crazy. You will go crazy. You will go crazy. So self-differentiate means. Let's look at the word differentiate. Self means soul, me, my own. So soul differentiate means to tell apart, to know, to make a distinction. So right now I'm making the distinction that their ass is crazy. I'm not crazy. That's powerful when I do that, because what the narcissist is trying to do is to push their bullshit and their psychoticness over to you, thinking that out of immaturity and childhood, you're going to go, mommy, daddy, and attach oneself to their karma, to their poison, to their whatever the fuck they got going on. And like I said, this pervades talking. This pervades talking, bro. This is on all levels. So it's like even like indulging in eating their food, bro. Who was I listening to earlier who said eating their food? Someone. But we need more people to start talking about that, bro. Like, I don't know who I was listening to earlier, but they said eating their food. And I always talk about food, but I be feeling like I'm the only person on earth talking about that, bro. Like, and guess what? When I went in the kitchen, the narc said, I'll be trying to eat healthy and all that. I made ham today. Oh, everybody ate all of it. Ate all of it up. Now the narc know your weaknesses. They know that, okay, when I was young, I used to love ham. And I still kind of, every now and then, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but they know my goals and what I want to do and where I want to be. Like, so I always look at it like any real friend, any real person, like, they're gonna be like, nah, bro, like, I'm not even gonna, like, if I know you don't want to smoke, I'm not going, and I know you're doing it for your health, I'm not even gonna push that. But see, they're gonna do it regardless. They're gonna do it regardless. These are not your friends. These are not your family, bro. These people, they're these people are more these people are more crooks. I ain't gonna lie. They more crooks, bro. They more of a crook. They more somebody who are really trying to ruin you in many cases. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, and I don't even want that to be confusing. I want that to be heard. I want people to know that. I don't want that, and me too. I want to know it myself because at some point I lost sight of that. Right when I was young, I ain't gonna lie. I used to kind of already be knowing a lot of stuff, and I don't even know how. Like I just used to be outside, and I used to know, like, bro, it used to just be an eerie feeling in the air. And I used to be outside with the guys and just outside in the neighborhood. I used to just could pick up on it, like, bro, like I'm around niggas, but I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm around y'all my boys, but I'm talking about all people. Like I ain't really. It was like an eerie feeling a lot of the time. I don't know if y'all can relate, but it's something in the air where I could tell, like, hey man, it's a something about society, right? I can't pick up on it right now. I'm too young. I don't know what's going on. I'm outside. All my friends are smoking, and I don't even smoke weed, right? I don't even smoke, but somehow all my friends are smoking. Like, that's kind of weird within itself. A lot of the times, chosen ones, y'all don't belong around these. No, nobody who's look, look. Nobody who's ever been in your life didn't deserve you, except for some of your friends who you met earlier in life. Because I had a couple friends I met early that I felt like was authentic. Because we were just so young that I couldn't even really have fake friends at that age. You really can't even really make fake friends at that age. Most of the people y'all met when y'all was very young, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, those was the ones who solely you should stick with. You know what I'm saying? Middle school and up, including your parents and your grandparents and all of your family members, none of them deserve to know anything about you, bro. See, we live in a world where in therapy they call it enmeshment. People want to know what you like to eat, where you like to go, what you want to do with yourself. They want to know everything. Like I said, they want you to divulge information because even with me being around someone, I could pick up on much more than their words is even telling me. You could be lying, I could pick up on the lie. You could be telling the truth, I could pick up on, I could just do much more from near you than I could do from away from you. Like, so yeah, family is gonna be the first ones to try to intrude and get near you and try to just intrude, bro. And that's poisonous because especially for men, but people in general, women or men, you gotta protect your protect your protect your mystery. Protect your yourself, man. Cause like I said, these people they villains. They villains. And it's your and villain. The thing about villainous people is that they turn other people to villains. So the world is full of this chaos. And like I said, you gotta find your own group of people. You gotta find your own group of people because these people are gonna try to vacuum you back into talking to them. They're gonna try to vacuum and suck you back into thinking that y'all are cool. Like that y'all are cool, bro. As if you got no control over that shit. They don't want you to think you got no control over your life. They don't want you to see that shit. They want you to go blind to it. They want you to be blind and think that y'all are both living through your life. Or they want you to think that y'all have something in common when there's nothing there. Bro, how many of y'all, look, if any of y'all got a, look, I'm going to keep it 100. This is what's funny about narcissism. Most people got some things in common. That's what makes a narcissist thrive off that, because most people got one or two things. But when you really look at any narcissist that been in your life, y'all could really vouch right now that it's pretty much nothing really like they might relate to the low life version of you, but the life that you, the vision you have in your head of what you want to be, they might could hang around it a little bit, but then they're gonna get to bringing you down. They're gonna get to bringing you down. So what I'm saying is that, bro, this shit is intrusive. And a lot of y'all live in little ass apartments with a narcissist, little ass houses. It don't make it no better, because now your conversations is theirs, their conversations is yours. It's meant to put you in a deficit of hope. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's meant to ruin your hope. I could touch thousands of views yesterday. I could touch thousands of likes on YouTube and wake up today and still feel like I ain't did nothing, and still feel hopeless about life because of the things that's around you, bro. The environment, man. Like, the people got succubus spirits on them, bro. They so curious to know what you doing 24 hours in a day, every day. They got to figure out what you up to. You got to be a thought. Sometimes it's cool just to not even be a thought. I don't even want to be a thought. Like, don't even think about me, bro. I'm not thinking about you like that, bro. That's what they don't realize. I'm not even thinking about you. I'm trying to do me, but you subconsciously thinking you got to do me too. And that's the problem. That's the problem. You don't have to. You don't have to. I'm doing me. Now, chosen ones, a lot of y'all are immature. I ain't gonna lie, because you've been babied, or either you've been through certain things in your childhood growing up that gave y'all abnormalities. Maybe not just physical, maybe not physical ones, but mental and spiritual and emotional. So even you could, yes, your spirit could be young still, or you could have certain just things about you people pick up and think that they could abuse you because they could smell that you're not really ripened, or you might be a kid inside still because you're not really growing, right? Because the way you was raised, the environment, and the things you ate, the things like, life is nothing but a Rubik's cube. Society is nothing but a Rubik's cube. So depending on the type of a Rubik's cube you grew up in, that concoction could create whatever situation, right? And so you now are in a situation where you got to work 10 times hard just to meet a certain standard, just to be a certain thing. But people want you to be distracted. They want you to think about this, think about that. They want to literally rule you because they don't have the they don't have the ability to just focus on themselves. That's why I say the friends that I make this season, they got to be mature. They got to be able to focus on themselves for 24 hours in the day. I do not like that needy ass shit. I don't want it around me, bro. I don't like it. And people don't realize it. They could realize you got certain people around you that could realize you what you don't like and still drive that same behavior into, like, they can still do it because out of idiocy, idiotic, this is idiot, it's stupid. I ain't even say the word, but it's just stupid because they're emotional, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's why being raised under a father make more sense a lot of the time because at least they not gonna be emotional. So when you try to make changes in your life, they not going unless your father a hater, then he's being emotional. But hate is an emotion. A lot of y'all fathers is emotional. That's why the situation continues in your life. Whether they in your life or not, the situation still pervades because you got their genetics. You know what I'm saying? You got certain things. It's just projected, still to go that way. You know what I'm saying? So you got to work extra hard to change certain things. So we got work to do. This isn't no wake up and just post videos. This isn't no wake up and just post and think that life is gravy. This is why the chosen ones can't be distracted because we got a lot of work to do, bro. This isn't just trying to get rich on YouTube. This isn't that. Now, yeah, if we get the bag, we get the bag. So, but I'm saying that it's a lot more that people want to discredit you. They want to discredit. They want to think that you're not on your ish when you are. Just because you ain't finished high school, you ain't do this, you ain't do that. Who gives it? Who cares? I'm here right now doing what I got to do right now as we speak, doing what I got to do. I don't need no distract. I don't need not one distraction right now. See, chosen ones, it look like you got free time right now because the path you on, it seems like you got free time, but you don't got no free time. You don't got time for bush BS. You don't got it. Their job is to make you even think about having it again. You don't got it right now. You don't got it right now. They supposed to make you feel comfortable in the quagmire, in the quicksand. Their job is to slow you down. But guess what? My job is to not be a slow downable type of guy. So that meets the rubber in the road right there. We at an impasse. You want me to slow down, and I'm an slow it downable guy. So I'm just going to take you trying to slow me down and use it for content. So either way it go, man. Like I said, it doesn't matter. See, a lot of y'all got used to not working for yourself. Y'all got used to working at jobs, dead end jobs, and listening to what the narc wants you to do. But when you live for yourself, you can make content about the BS in your life, and it's still gonna be good content because guess what? You made changes in your life that people do. They want to discount. People want to discount that. Oh, he got a new girlfriend. That ain't gonna last. Oh, he got a new job. I wonder how long that's gonna last. That's how they feel about you. Oh, he doing that little YouTube stuff. That ain't gonna make him no money. These young kids, da 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 da. You don't know. You don't. They just want to naysay because they don't want to believe that. Hey, they want to contradict it. They want to contradict it because it's too good to be true. But that's not my problem, right? That is too good to be true. It's just too good to be. It's too good to be untrue to me. So it's like I say, certain people in your life, y'all don't gotta agree with nothing. See, society don't baby everybody. They make everybody feel like because they're your parents that y'all gotta be on one accord. That's not facts. I don't gotta relate. My color could be green, your color could be orange. We don't gotta see nothing on planet Earth the same way and still be cool. We can still be cool. Now, if you don't want to be cool, because we don't see everything the same way, That's your problem. And on top of that, that goes back to saying that you don't gotta like me because we don't gotta see things the same way. I still could like you and you not like me. I still could not. It doesn't matter which way we put anything into a Rubik's Cube because I'm going to do what I want to do. Now, what I'm saying is people want to twist. People want you to twist and change a lot of the time. They want to be the one to destroy you a lot of the time. Because that makes them feel like, hey, I got power. No, you don't. You have none. You only have the power that I give you and that society gave you. And that our fathers gave a lot of our moms a lot of power too. But even your fathers, nobody has power over you after 18. Nobody on planet Earth besides the cops and the law and stuff like that. They got power. If it's not them, bro, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to you at all. I ain't gonna lie to you because at this point, it's nothing but disrespect. It's nothing but disrespect because they're trying to make an agreement with you to disrespect yourself. They want you to. They don't even want to wreck you. They want you to wreck yourself. And if you wreck yourself, then I could get away with wrecking you because I made you wreck yourself. Nah, you're not doing that. But guess what? Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna talk about it in the video because guess what? Because guess what? This is content. Because I already talk about narcissism in my content, so it's not even personal against you. It's just what I specialize in talking about therapy and narcissism. So any little way that someone want to pervade, I'm gonna bring it to the platform to talk about it because one thing I noticed, Chosen Ones, before I go, is that growth is something you got to work on every day. It's not like growing your hair where you could just walk away from it and it's going to keep growing. When it comes to health and wellness, as soon as you stop attending to it, it'll be another organism on planet Earth to come and ruin it. It's just like anything else. Like you got to stand on top of it every day, or it's not gonna flourish the way you want it to flourish. It's not gonna flourish because there's too many other people around in life that wish that it would not flourish. So you have to stay on top of your stuff. Or they're gonna try to treat you like you're not a man about your business. They're gonna try to wreck your situation. And they're gonna do that anyway, even if you a man about your stuff. But what it is that they learn to respect the people they can't mess with. And consequently, they learn, hey, I have to mess with somebody. Let me go mess with this fool who's going to pay me unsolicited attention and just care about stuff that has nothing to do with growth. And so this is how a lot of y'all lived your life for 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? Being so caught in a quagmire, just not even recognizing it, not even recognizing. And so it's going to take a extreme amount of a toil and work and labor to get where you want to get in life. It's only 24 hours in a day. And to be honest with you, I just woke up around 6 o'clock and it's 9 o'clock. How am I going? Come on, bro. I'm not even going to keep going there with this conversation. How am I going to get rich? How am I going to get this? How am I going to achieve my goals if I'm not doing it every day? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Every day. You never been this motivated before. You never been this serious about life. The narcissists don't, they can't tell. They know that something different about you, but they can't really tell if you serious this time. They can't really, they don't know. They still gotta pluck. They still gotta pick at you. They still gotta do the little shenanigans because they've never seen you in this mode before. Now you're in a mode where it's non-relentless. It's non-relentless because you've tapped into another dimension that you have never even really been in a lot of cases. Because even when I was young, Chosen Ones, when I played basketball, my grandfather put me into that. When I was drawn and I was an artist, my teacher told me to draw something, and I figured out I was good at it as I was doing it. When it came to rapping, my friends rapped first. But when it come to you doing something that only you really want to do, that nobody else, you don't really even know if none of your friends wanted to do it. You don't even know if they did want to do it, you still would do it. You found something you want to do. So now if here's the thing. A lot of people I keep seeing on YouTube, a lot of people get shadow banned and stuff like that. They be upset about that. The devil works in many facets and forms. It's not one way. But see, me, Chosen Ones, I'm prepared for everything. And not only am I prepared, but one, I don't wish no bad upon me. But I'm just saying, you have to understand how the enemy works. And you have to you have to be indifferent to it. You can't let it stress you out. A lot of people around you, Chosen Ones, they used to you giving in. They used to you caring. They used to you being an emotional little boy. And not like you a sissy or not like that, but dang near. You know what I'm saying? They raised you that way. For you to care and get excited and to play around. And so you must understand that your temperature is different than the guy who was raised around his father and uncles and stuff like that. It's two different. And I don't think a lot of guys realize that. That it's two different temperatures of seriousness. That don't mean you can't be a better man than that man or anything. But y'all are different. The way y'all were cooked, the conditions were different. Ooh, hold on. Who is that? Hold on. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is, but the way you gotta take your craft, Chosen Ones, you can't play with it. Uh, this is a this is a serious message. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta stay focused, bro, because your parents, they got used to you relying and wanting and needing and being shiftless and weak, and you should be offended. I mean, if ain't nobody tell you, I'm telling you right now, you should be offended because you have way more in you than you've been performing at. It's like playing for the wrong basketball coach. I remember, yeah, when I played basketball in high school, it's like it really taught me, bro. If you play for the wrong team, bro, you could be the best person on the wrong team, and they treat you like you ain't even good, and it affects your future because these people don't see how much of an asset they'll look. These stupid look. They'll lose game after game trying to teach you a lesson. Meaning, okay, this person is not perfect. This person may mess up in practice. They may do bad things in school sometimes. They'll lose the whole season just so they don't make you feel like you getting over or being the best on the team, because they know that, hey, this person, he's not the most responsible, but we need him. I had one game where they was like, yo, we need you. And they had to throw me in the game because they recognized like, hey, we not gonna win. Like they had to be so honest with themselves. Like we tired of losing. Like we got to throw you in the game because we trying to sit here trying to chastise you, but we really need you. That's how ass backwards people are nowadays. They know they need you. They know that you're the GOAT. They know that you're chosen. But they still want to self-sabotage the one who could get the whole family rich. They want to self-sabotage. They want to violate. Just like Neo in the Matrix, where Morpheus was like, most people, they'll risk it all just to stay in the Matrix to keep things the same. Like, and it's like, cool, let them people stay in the Matrix then. But I don't want to play this weak, shiftless, crybaby, gossiping. I'm a man at the end of the day. I'm not really, at the end of the day, I don't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could do much more. So even if I could do much more, it's not even about doing much more. It's about showing myself what I could do. It's just a personal thing. It's not even about people think you want diamond watches and new cars and you want to flex on them. It ain't. I don't even care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not about that. It's not about that. And see, they think you think like them. See, foolish people think everybody thinking what they thinking when they thinking what they thinking. You understand what I'm saying? So right now, if y'all got a narcissist in y'all life and y'all think about them, right now, what they thinking in their head, they think has importance. That's how egotistic they think. What they thinking right now, they think it means something. But smart people know that, hey, what I think, it don't mean nothing. What I think don't mean nothing. But uh, it means something right now, which is important and beautiful, right? But as far as my future, what I think needs to change in order for me to grow and to move into the next season. So it's two different people. So when you start to think different, the people around you will start to judge you and think there's something wrong with you because you made a mental shift because you starting to change. They think, oh, they're gonna start popping out with reasons why you not just weak no more. Like, oh, what's wrong with you? Like they'll say stuff like, what's wrong with you? Or they'll ask you stupid stuff to get you to feel self-conscious about the way you're being. Not even realizing the way you're being is the way you should have been as a man for all your life, which is selfish and worried about yourself so that you could get rich. They don't even recognize that because they're emotional, that they're about to ruin you becoming rich by getting you to be self-conscious about what you're doing. And what you're doing is finally focusing on just you and just you alone. And so they want to poke a hole in that so you could start to ooze out and start to feel less confident because your confidence scares people. It scares people and it makes them uncomfortable. And women don't like to feel uncomfortable. So they'll do anything to gain comfort in situations. This is where the quagmire is. I'm trying to show y'all. It just reinforces itself over and over. This is why life is a cycle, but some people break the cycle. But it's like that because even your friends, everything you do, everybody who used to know you is gonna start to turn into something you don't want them to be because they're gonna see you as something they don't want you to be. They're gonna take it as a threat 9 times out of 10. But I'm here to say that they don't even have to do that if they can learn to accept the new you, right? if they could learn to take and acknowledge the new you without judgment. Because see, that's what it is. I'm not trying to be racist, but us as black people, we judge every little thing that move in society, anything that's changing or move. We got something to say about it, and then we make whatever's moving or changing feel like it shouldn't move or change. When really that's exactly what the fuck whatever moved or change need to do. And so we think what we think is law. Oh, if I think that my son is needs to eat more, then he need to eat more, because if he don't eat, he going this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. No, God said to fast. You think you know everything. God said to fast. This isn't to disobey your mom. This is for you to obey God. So which one is it? That's another catch-22. That's another quagmire. I'm showing y'all where all the quagmires lie in the land of this lifetime. Because you gotta see the bumps in the road so you don't get caught in it. If I'm fasting, I'm a grown man. Yes, I'm a grown man that lives with his mother. So technically, that is a catch-22, right? It's certain uh I forgot the word, but it's not just a regular grown. I'm grown with these extra things that is invisible, right? All of us, we human, so you might be grown, you might have health condition, you might have a mental condition you don't even know about. A lot of people got ADHD, they don't even know. Uh, all these invisible things, bro. This YouTube channel is to bring invisible things to visible, like because you can't see. But what I'm saying is that you have to understand that in order for you to fix your life, you can't just wait for it to fix on itself. It's gonna fix, but especially in this season. But what I'm saying is that what makes you a man or an adult, because this is for women too, is that you have to begin to see things, not for what you wish they were, but you have to see things exact. And the narcissist is going to fight that, because the narc wants you to think that they want you to just not see the truth. It's pretty much that simple. Because if you're looking at things exactly for what it is, and the math is right, the equation is right, you just going to start to do things according to the righteousness. It's 24 hours in a day. You know you want to talk to some women. You know you want to work on your YouTube channel. You know you want to do, you know exactly what you want to do. How you going to get pulled into something else? How? The math would have to be off, because you know if you had your own crib empty, nobody there to distract you, you know you would literally do every day what you want to do to a queue. It wouldn't be not nothing besides a eviction letter or something deeper or stronger or wilder that could take you off of track. But it couldn't be nothing constantly around you that's just messing with you like that. It couldn't be, because in your own house where there's nothing to distract you, you would have to come up with your own reasons of distraction. You would have to be your own worst nightmare. And I know I'm not that. So that it can only come from the hands of a narcissist. That type of evil could only come from the hands of a narcissist. Because they need me to not see my own potential for them to feel comfortable. They take you changing as a major threat. I don't know why. They may know why they do that, but we don't know why they do that. And so internally, you become affected by that. Inside, that's like food. Like, it's like you digest that. You feel that. It's I like the word insidious because the root word of insidious is inside. If you look at the word, it says inside I us. Inside I o us. Insidious. It means deceitful, sly, tricky. You trick a person from inside out. You don't trick a person from outside in. Well, you do trick them from outside in. But you get into them and then you make something come out that you want to come out. Um, that's deceitful. That's cunning. That's crafty, whatever. This is why my therapist talk about self-differentiation, because can't nobody get inside of you when you're one with yourself. When you're holistic, it's hard to corrupt somebody who's holistic. Holy, right? Holy. The root word of whole, holistic, is whole, which means to be holy. See, a lot of y'all live incomplete lives. Incomplete. Whole means complete. A lot of y'all live incomplete. Like I said, you a man raised by a woman. That's the first offense. Not and I'm not here to bash black women, but they could take it how they want to take it, because I'm not coming at them. I'm letting it be known that even they know, if they stop lying, what that they know that, hey, I wish he was raised by me and his father. He probably would have been better. They just won't ever say it. But they wonder why their son is not holy. Why is he not holy? Why does he want to argue with a woman? Why does he want to debate me? And then they go into trying to fix it on their own and ruining it and making it worse. Because you're a woman. You were never even supposed to be in charge. They don't never want to look at that. They don't never want to face that. But it's a fact. And so that's fine, but you don't have to face it. But look, at the end of the day, here's the thing. You don't have to face it. But here's the thing. Look, chosen ones. You have the power to uplift oneself. You haven't lived a life of doing that, because life was easy for you. It wasn't easy. See, it was both. It was easy and hard. So now it's another catch-22. So nothing's worse than a life that's easy and hard, because on 1%, you feel like you've been babied. And on the other half, you feel like life has been kind of unfair, because it is for everybody. So you can't distinguish whether you getting treated the regular, unfair, or so you're in this kind of mud, kind of steeped in. And you just a person. So you don't look at life as bad or good. You just kind of live in day-to-day sin. But what I'm saying is that this is why people get mad, because they recognize you trying to act like you perfect now. You trying to act like life is beautiful or something. How you just going to turn around and start praising God and thinking that God just going to save you from a quagmire? And this is the type of people you live amongst. They want to ask you stupid questions like that. But in all reality, these be the same people who pick up the Bible too, without answering to you or caring what you think about them doing it. They'll run to God, praying about it, doing this and doing that. But when you start to go to God, something wrong with you. But look, what I'm saying is that you don't need approval from nobody, chosen one. You've been raised that way. You don't need approval. You don't need no approval. You don't need no acceptance. You don't need no agreements. Now, I'm telling you, as you try to change, certain people are going to try to break your spirit. They're going to try to bother you, and they're going to try to burden you, demoralize you as much as they can. And you got to recognize that that's a part of the game. This is a part of being in society. This is a part of life. And yes, I'm going to be offended at times. I'm going to be offended at times. Yes. I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be unhappy. I'm going to be pained at times. But my question that I bear is, do I really have to set in, right? Do I really have to set in that? Do I really have to live in that? Do I really have to? Do I have to use that? Do I have to? Do I have to? Do I have to own that? Like, I don't have to colonize that emotional place. It's okay that it knocked on my door. It's okay that it blase, blase, blah, but do I have to live there? And like I said, Chosen Ones, it's 24 hours in a day. So if I was mad for 15 minutes, if I was mad for 5 minutes, cool. Hell, even if I was mad for an hour. But I can't allow things to steep like a tea bag inside of some hot water. I can't allow it to infuse and inject and brew. I can't. Why? Because I'm a chosen one and I'm too strong. I'm too gamed up for that. I'm too gamed up. I can't, I mean, I'm not going to make it seem like things can't add up over time, right? Because they do. Things add up over time, and they try to do what? They try to dismantle your shit. I don't even mean to curse, but they try to dismantle you and tear you down and take you apart. And this is why it's so important that we have these I'm trying to say medicinal medicinal type of ways about ourselves. See, we got two different, and before I go, because we are hour in, we got two different types of people on planet Earth. People who take things in a medicinal manner and people who take things in a poisonous manner. See, this is why YouTube is beautiful and it's funny, right? This is a channel to express yourself. If something made you mad, I think that's why a lot of rappers, they don't really I don't know. I can't speak on that, but when you express yourself in a way like I'm doing right now, which is building self-esteem, building reassurance, building this confidence, it makes you untouchable. When you get mad and you don't bring it to a platform and you don't bring it to these places where you could talk about it, or you don't journal it, it puts you in a state that is like cooking you, or it's putting you in a place that feels very much so like nobody can hear you. And it's just, it causes bad things. A lot of y'all have never been outspoken before. If I go across my whole family and be like, hey, has I ever been outspoken? Have I ever been outspoken? 100% of them gonna be like, nah, you always been quiet. And they gonna say it as if they wish I would be quiet at this moment in time. But as I said, that's poisonous to be quiet. A man is not quiet unless he's quiet in certain cases and in other cases he's not quiet. And what I'm saying is that all the times y'all did something, because look, in a family, people gonna always do something to get on your nerves. It's just whether you spoke on it or didn't, right? And the more you spoke on it, even at a young age, if you were like, hey, yo, auntie, that got on my nerves. I don't like that. They will grow some admiration for you because they like, oh, my nephew actually has heart. No, my nephew actually has nuts. You know what I'm saying? He's not just a nephew no more. He has character. You know, he has something to him that I could respect. Now, like I said, when I said a lot of y'all been quiet, y'all been passive, bro. Y'all been just letting things slide. Y'all just been being like not a real person. Like y'all just been letting things slide. And that's what my mentor said. Y'all guys out here just not real. Y'all not real. You know what I'm saying? And it's not easy to just one day roll over and get to telling people, hey, I don't like this, I don't like that, change that, do this. And also, you know that everybody not gonna move to your beat. They not gonna do it. It's just not gonna happen. But you don't need everybody to do that. You need to start small and start to do it to yourself first, right? Heal yourself first. This is what they be talking about. I'm just giving y'all the roundabout analysis on why they telling you to do that. Work on yourself first. Everything else will work out for you because you're going to gain so much power about yourself that eventually people just going to be like, okay, what he say go, because obviously confident, obviously he's not yelling, he's just saying it to us, and this is how he really might feel. You will be surprised how much you could turn people who used to would kind of like shrug their shoulders about how you felt into kind of uh, uh, a phase where they're like, oh, nah, I actually kind of like agree with what he's talking about, to be honest. And maybe I do need to change this. And maybe, see, you haven't lived that life. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You haven't lived that life of maturity. And even when you did have a little bit of it, it was momentary. It was momentary. It wasn't the full fledged because, look, let me tell y'all something, chosen ones. The world is full of different races, not just black people. So it's a lot of white people out here y'all have not even talked or spoken to or created relationships with. Y'all just stayed in y'all, like I'm speaking for myself. I stayed in my little neighborhood. Nothing but blacks. My whole friend group was black. I had like one Portuguese friend. He was black and Portuguese. And so it's ridiculous. I keep right now thinking of people new. I had two Spanish friends, three Spanish friends. One was Spanish and black. But it was black dominance, right? Black dominated. And so I had a couple white friends, actually. But I think I always kind of looked at that like kind of bored around them a little bit. But I'm just saying, bro, I was a kid, bro. I was a kid, bro. I was a kid, bro. These things matter, bro. Your ability to speak, bro. Your ability to say, I don't got nothing to lose. I'm telling y'all what I feel right now. I ain't got nothing to lose. But a lot of cases, you do got something to lose. When you ain't got no money, you could get kicked out. You could get fired. Those are two main things I think black people succumb to a lot. You getting fired and getting kicked out. You know what I'm saying? If you can't get kicked out, then it's a chance that you can't get fired because those two things are connected to each other. So it's really always boiled down to the bag, to that money. It's always boiled down to that money. My hair look crazy right now, bro. But yeah, that money, bro. Hey, you can't fire me. We on the same level. Guess what? Nothing changes. I can't fire you. You can't fire me. Nothing changes. Most relationships fail because it can. Not because of anything else, but because it can. This is even go for y'all relationships. That's what I'm saying. Stop focusing on a narcissist. Focus on your new friendships, your new girlfriends, your new boyfriends, your new whatever you got coming, because that's what's gonna help you, because you're gonna find people who feel like they can't abuse you, as well as the ones who feel like they can but they don't want to. But you're gonna find a bunch of new people. But what I'm saying is collect these people. Don't just meet them and then just, okay, cool, I met somebody. Collect them, invite them in, talk to them, build relationships. The money gonna come, the women gonna come, this and that gonna come. But build the relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, men made money. Money was built. Men made money. Men make money. So it's about character. It's about communication. Communicate. Be a great communicator. And that's another thing. That's another reason a lot of y'all family, they waiting for y'all to crack, because they saying to themselves, I know he lonely. I know he ain't got nobody to talk to. Because they know you ain't got no fucking confidence. Excuse my French. But yeah, they know that you ain't got the gift of gab like that. So they, in their mind, they think they got a baby you and shit. So it keep you locked into the I'm telling you, quagmire. You'll be astonished at how much, when you get good at communication, that you wear off a lot of these things in your life. You would be surprised that it just boils down to communication. Oh, no, it can't just be communication, because even if I make a new friend, I'm still in the same situation. Partially, right? That's partially true and partially not true. It depends on how much tight you become with them people, right? Because then people could come pick you up. You could go out to eat. Are you still around a narcissist then, if you not in that same scenario? And so a lot of y'all want to do everything on your own, and this is what I keep saying. It's a catch-22, because I would go as far as to say, do the communication part, work on your communication skills, and then get a therapist too at the same time. That combination, because you got to be able to cut people off without feeling like, hey, like, you don't want to be dependent. The therapy helps you with that. You have to be independent. So really, to be quite honest, I'm getting a better glimpse of what's going on. I ain't gonna lie. And it's a pretty sticky situation, but what I'm saying is that it's nothing that people can't overcome. It's nothing that people can't overcome with a bit of confidence. This is why confidence is so important. People don't realize confidence really wins. This is why women like guys with confidence, because in many times in nature, you ain't gonna get you ain't gonna be able to win without that confidence and your ability to say F it. Whether I win or die in this situation, I'm tackling this lion. Women will always be unattracted to the guy who ain't like that. And so I'm here to let y'all know before I go that chosen ones, this is this has been great. This has been great. I've expressed to you the matrix. I've expressed to you the way people feel. I expressed to you, and I'm only here to give you an outlook and a perspective on how to see this. You may not get out of what you in tomorrow, next week, next month. You may not need to. But what you need to do is start to do the little things. Here and there, you'll have big opportunities. Capitalize on them. But you won't capitalize on the big ones if you ain't doing the little things. I say the same things every day. Fast, pray. A lot of y'all don't even feel like y'all got a lot of time to do those things sometimes. But y'all do. Y'all just need to lock in on it. Buckle down. Yes, there's going to be distractions. Monday to Monday, Sunday to Sunday. But work through it. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow nobody to stress y'all out. I got more content coming for y'all too. So like, comment, and subscribe. I got more content coming for y'all. I didn't even try to go for an hour. I'm mad I did. So I'm gonna see you on the next video, man. I'm going.